Yes, sirree. See the kids sled there. They were sledding, pulling each other sledding. Now they need a boat. Hey, that's pretty nifty. Ooh, dang, man, that's fancy. Okay, man. Hello, Americans. Another friend, subscribers around the world. Back here, man. This morning. Well, I don't know what time it is right now. I need to get dressed. But, man, I've already been out, checked the flooding. You know, make sure we weren't flooding out. I think I took you along for part of that. And then it's actually slowed down. It'll pick up more through the day. So that concerns me, man. The rabbit barn isn't, you know, there's a little bit, but not too bad. You know, the other thing that we have to watch, man, was, which hasn't happened since I dug out the culvert, I don't think. But we actually breached our well one time, man. It went up and over the, you know, the top of our well, and that ain't no good, man. Now we had to have it tested and all this crap. So, but this was supposed to be snow. Hey, man, look, man. I'm a hillbilly hippie. But, oh, and then I showed I got this for the kid from Katie Joe, and then that weather station. It was actually a Christmas present, man. I love that thing. That's you know, man, I was wanting basically just a thermometer, you know, that told you, you know, what the temp was outside, what the temp was inside, man. And they got me this whole, Rain actually got it for me, this whole weather station. And man, it's cool. I got to dial it in, you got to adjust and stuff, you know, which I just put it up. I put the bracket up a couple days ago. The weather's just been so crappy, and then this morning I decided, man, I want that thing up. So I actually went out and placed it, and it's got to be facing south, and there's adjustment screws. There's a whole bunch of stuff you got to adjust on it to get all your readings right. But dude, it is fancy. I love it, man. It's lit up in there, and it's on the wall in the cook shack, man. It's great. So I don't know what today is gonna bring. We'll kind of see. I'm gonna go in and do a little work in the trading post. I got the fire going over there, and I don't know if it's supposed to rain all day. Man, I'm just happy it ain't snow. It's like springtime. It's just insane. I think it's like 40 degrees or something. I don't know, man. Look on my thermostat thing, or my weather station. And I think it was 41 degrees or something. I mean, it's crazy. What worries me, man, is next month, is it going to be just insane, crazy cold, or who knows, man? Crazy weather. And then, man, all you folks east of us, man, whew, man, there's some cold coming over there, man. I've talked about it a little bit, and I've been watching it. It's supposed to be starting to hit now. And then here, I think it's by like Wednesday or something, man. It is supposed to be record cold. So, man, my thoughts and prayers, man, out to everybody over there. Be dang careful. Man, these times, dude, it's just nuts. Hey, so I don't know. This here, if you see the size of that, I have done logs on this splitter at least double, maybe triple the size of this. This thing is amazing. I've had this last video, man, I was just trying to, man, I am so far behind on comments, you know, and then just trying to do stuff, you know, and messing around out here. And then actually today, me and Miss Kitty, man, it's been raining, cold, and all that, and we've actually rewatched, I'll go over those in a minute, but rewatched a documentary and watched another documentary, and then, which leads to another one, and there, I'll get into that in a minute. I'll tell you the one we rewatched, man, I'll get into, I'll talk about that in a second and tell you. But, right now, I want to talk about this, man. I believe, I always want to call this a South Bend. The label is wore off of this splitter, you know, for, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can see just part of it, but the name's wore off of it. It's a 6-ton, 20.5-inch max log length. And I believe, I always wanted to call it a South Bend, you know, but there's you know, fishing reels, fishing stuff that's called South Bend. But I think this is a Southland 6-ton, 20.5-inch. And, man, somebody wrote me and I wrote it back. And, you know, he was asking what kind of splitter I had. So I gave him the information that I could remember. You know, you can actually look back on the, I reviewed this thing. This was actually sent to us, man, I want to say, I know at least 5 years, but it might be 6 years that I've been using this. And we're talking 10 plus cords a year that I split with this thing. And this thing is amazing. I absolutely love this thing. It's like that, man. I'm telling you, man. It is amazing. But, yeah, I cannot say enough good things about this. I actually had talked about it years ago, man, because I'm always showing it, always using it. And, you know, thought, man, I should get a hold of that dang company, man, because I know at least a half dozen of you that ended up ordering one of these splitters, you know, so, man, not that I need a new one, I'm still using it, man. So, I'm happy with it. Anyway, that's good. Okay, man, friggin', so, the documentaries that we've been watching is that if you haven't ever watched Unacknowledged, man, you should, Unacknowledged, you should definitely watch that. And then the one that we started, actually, we have the Unacknowledged, and then the Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. Yes, they are alien ones, but I think the Unacknowledged, I think, was in 2017, and this Close Encounters is 2020, and you definitely need to see the one before that, and it's all about government, this government crap and this cover up and this. Did I watch it? I don't even know why I watched it because, man, it just makes me angry. But it's on how much of them cover, you know, pulling the wool over our eyes, and it kind of gets into what's coming, and it's all going to be a, you know, it's bad, man. So if you have not seen those, you should watch those, and then you put together, you know, kind of what they're talking about, what's going on, and the drones and all this stuff, and start thinking about it, and you're like, well, them crazy mothers are getting prepared to blow smoke up our hindquarters again, man. Dude. Anyway, so I don't know, man. I'm gonna end up what I end up doing out here off that, but you should definitely see those, man. Those two definitely, and then there's I can't remember that guy's name. Yeah, Stephen M. Greer, and he's and I think there might be a third. Oh no, this other one that I'm gonna watch is somebody different, but there's so much crap going on, man. That, oh Lord. And then these storms, man. My thoughts and prayers to all, because I keep getting messages from all you down there. Like I said, I am so far behind on my messages that, man, if I don't write you back, it's not that I'm ignoring you, that I don't care, anything like that. I'm just trying to get through them and read them. And, man, they've piled up, and I have, man, you know, pretty much since... You know, pretty much the last 2 weeks, man. It has been since Christmas week. It is just one thing after another of craziness going on around here. And, you know, with Red and Grandma and just everything. I've gotten so far, man, I'm hundreds of messages behind. I try to get, you know, I'll get to them and I'll definitely read them all, man. So if I don't get back to you, it's not that I'm ignoring you, man. But... because I try. That's one thing I said I'd do, you know, 12, 13 years or whatever ago when I started this channel, man. I said I'd always try to, you know, message you back and respond and stuff like that. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just, man, life is a crazy thing, especially these days, and I'm sure you know that. But everybody, I keep getting all these messages that I have seen. People in the east talking about the storms moving in, the cold's moving in. Had one guy was telling me, man, his power's already out and that the cold's coming. And man, this is only the very beginning of that storm and everything that's coming in. So, man, my thoughts and prayers to all y'all down there, man. Make sure you got a heat source. And if it's all possible, put up some more food and some water. And definitely, man, if you have to break up your old furniture and figure out a way to burn that, you know, whatever it takes, man, to keep warm. Be careful down there. It's a scary time. Granddog's looking at me all weird. But, yeah, I can't. Man, dude. Storms, this, that, boom, boom, boom. It's like a pinball machine, man. That's all I got. I'm going to get this wood. What I try to do is I try to keep enough split where I'm just burning the, you know, which I call the wet stuff because it's coming from out there. All this stuff that you see stacked up in here, which you can't really, man, it's dry. It's, you know, great to get a bed, you know, a real hot bed of coals going. And then for the rest of the day, I burn this wet, what I call wet. It's not really wet because it's under a tarp over there, but it's definitely wetter than the stuff in the shed. So I try to keep enough piled up here, and that's what I'm doing right now. I just used up, and right now it's probably getting close to 4. You know, I burned, or what I split up yesterday was from about noon yesterday till... you know, all night and everything and all the way through. There's still a few pieces that I split yesterday. Just to try to keep this piled up to use tonight and into tomorrow, man. So, be careful out there. Man, watch your top knot. Stay frosty. Watch your 6. And, man, prayers for everybody, man. Good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.